Thanks for tuning in this Wednesday. 2K Sports presents the NBA. I'm Kevin Harlan along with Stan Van Gundy and Greg Anthony. And Virginia Beach starts out with the ball. Inside. Here's Yao. Oh, and he misses the dunk.
I think this is a rare case of being overcommitted. He tried to go all out at the rim, and they stifled him.
He's getting his first free throw attempt of the game here.
The feel LeBron has for the game, unreal. Whatever situation he finds himself in, he always seems to have an answer.
Now, here's Jokic. Pass to Yao. Good, and the assist goes to Jokic.
Well, look, you can't let shooters get their feet set. You have to run him off the catch.
Right, we see a lot of change in the NBA, but Nikola Jokic always seems to stay in the MVP conversation.
And not just in it, at the top of it. His ability to affect the game is basically unmatched. He dominates in just about every single aspect.
Virginia Beach shooting their first free throws of the game on this trip to the line. He's perfect from the line this time.
You really don't even have to watch him at the line. Just listen for the net.
Cloak loose. Stolen by Kirilenko. Drains the jumper to finish the break.
Ooh, they're not making it easy on themselves. Tough shot.
A little over a minute gone here in the first quarter. Wembanyama, a screen. And finished off by LeBron.
Man, LeBron James, the king, can still fly.
Yao up top. And finished off by Yao.
Oh, let's go home. That was just ridiculous.
I do not remember the last time I saw a dunk like that in a game. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Luka Doncic. That's his first foul.
Yeah, way to get there first and be willing to absorb the contact.
Now, here's Jokic. Lets it go from deep. Wembanyama with the rebound.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
Got a hand on it.
Oh, my word. You can't play much tougher interior defense than that.
Malone in the corner. And so it looks like it'll be Virginia Beach's ball.
And he jumped out to that ball immediately. Great reaction on that deflection.
Yeah, and you know they're tracking the tips and deflections because that tells you who's affecting the game.
And when the ball is in his hands, you just feel like it's going in.
There's the pick. Pass to LeBron. Out to Doncic. Virginia Beach pulls it in.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
There's no air space there whatsoever. That's as close as you can get without fouling.
And Phil Jackson wants a timeout. Coach is going to take a few minutes to regroup and go over the strategy. Here's Griffin. Three from the inbound. Drills the three-pointer.
And what makes Blake so dangerous, in addition to the athleticism is he can also nail the jumper from outside.
Good on the three-point shot.
Matching baskets from the perimeter, an earmark of today's game.
Yeah, sometimes you get in a shootout like this, but you just hope that you can get a stop first.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple. And continuing to work on his jumper. If Simmons can ever take that shot with consistency, I think the whole league will be on notice.
And the basket by Yao.
Good way to start this game. You want to get him rolling as early as possible.
Yeah, and I'll tell you what, if he gets into a good rhythm early, watch out.
Oh, forget about going for the long-range bomb to cut into that lead. Just take it to the hoop, my friend.
And how? Brilliant throwdown. Here's Griffin. Sweet move.
Oh, man. Griffin is a monster around the rim.
And here's Giannis from outside. That falls. Nice feed that time from Ball.
Boy, both teams racking up the points to start this game.
Yeah, and I'm sure both coaches would like to see more defensive intensity from their teams.
Blake Griffin getting it done for Virginia Beach. He notched 8 points in the... And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And a chance for just a second now to check out the scoring breakdown for Virginia Beach.
Well, the coaching staff's game plan is very clear. Move the ball on the perimeter and shoot the shots with no hesitation.
And also, guys, they're playing for one another right now. All those extra passes are leading to easy buckets.
Basket good. Ball's got 5 points so far.
And I love Ball's awareness. When the mid-range J is available, he is more than happy to take it.
Yeah, so skilled offensively. Getting the ball in his hands is generally a good idea.
Deep two from Ball. To the left side wing. Here's Antetokounmpo. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Over Ewing. And it's Giannis missing.
Yeah, trying to get separation from the defense right there. Just couldn't get it to go.
And if you look at what he's done over the last few years, Greg, is Giannis still getting better?
The numbers say yes. Field goal percentage, points per game. He's still a double-digit rebounder, an all-time great, breaking new ground.
The first one falls.
And, you know, he's such a huge figure from a cultural standpoint. Yao is also someone teammates love playing with because of that easygoing personality.
That's also good. So he hits both free throws.
Well, he's come through for them at the line today, and you love having a big fella who's so capable on his free throws.
Out to the right wing. Mourning. Misses the three. Second quarter of basketball, just over a minute and a half played so far. Pass to Antetokounmpo. Top of the key. It's good. Giannis has got 5 points so far. Here's Virginia Beach with the ball. Out to Ewing. And stolen by Yao. Bird inside the three-point line. And good as it just snugs right down through the net. And here's Wembanyama. He'll bring it up for Virginia Beach. Mourning with the screen. Mourning. Bird pulls it in. Quarter two and just under 2.5 minutes gone by. And Jokic slams it in.
Well, it's not what he's known for, but Jokic can throw it down when the chance presents itself.
If you give him an inch of space, he's going to make you pay.
Pass to Bull. Back to Antetokounmpo. Antetokounmpo stretching the floor with the three.
Well, look, it's big trouble for the defense when Giannis is hitting the three-point shot. There is no stopping him.
Man, can you always depend on him or what to lead you to the right place with that pass? Money.
Basket counts. Bird's got 4 this quarter.
Well, he saw a lane, and you saw the explosiveness.
Griffin goes in. Softly drops in the floater.
Power and explosion. That's Griffin's edge.
Bird right side. Pass to Jokic. Fires it up. Wembanyama with the rebound. 1 second separating the shot clock and game clock. Now here is Mourning. And it's Ewing in the corner. No good on the three. Now Jokic. And here's Giannis from up. What a play. Simply drains it in at the buzzer.
Well, that's a gut punch to end the half. Just demoralizing.
And a close game so far through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. They lead by 5. Time now for the halftime break, with the third quarter soon to follow right here on 2K Sports. And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Hakeem Olajuwon. That's his first foul. To the left wing. Back to Doncic. Over Beasley. And it's good off the back of the rim and in. Doncic has got his first basket. Pass to Olajuwon. Right there, the defender clearly trying to inhibit a fast break. I think that's a transition take foul.
Eye-popping talent from Doncic. We don't see many players with his size and skill set.
Wembanyama, a screen. Out to Doncic. And he can't extend the lead to double digits. Virginia Beach trails by 8. Beasley right side. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Nowitzki. Second half rolling along now. About a minute played here. LeBron with it. He has 5. Oh, look at that. Boom, he jams it straight down.
And his handle might be an underrated part of James's game. Totally throwing off the defender with that move.
On defense, the visitors. 10-point lead. This is their biggest. From deep, Jokic.
Capable of guarding any position. LeBron is also skilled at just contesting shots.
Stan, you know, you think about the release point on Jokic's outside shot. It is tough to get to.
Yeah, Kevin, it certainly is. And the problem is if you start to come out of your stance to try to get to that shot, Jokic will just pull the ball down and beat you on the drive.
Count that one.
And so nice to see that mid-range shot. You can tell he's been putting in the work from that area.
Yeah, it's such a sweet three-point stroke there, and it can really open things up inside because as good as he shoots it, it forces the opposing bigs to have to step out on the perimeter.
Wembanyama is a specimen going at the rim there with a purpose.
A power flush with a long hang on the rim at the end of that.
That could, that could be a catalyst for him. It really could. Ooh, oh my goodness.
Oh, okay. I guess LeBron wanted that one to sting a little. He put a little extra on that one. You know, maybe he's not one of the elite sharpshooters, but even still, that's not a shot that D can afford to give you.
A minute 20 left to play here in the third. Here's Jokic. And Jokic throws it down hard.
Well, not just a dunk, but major power. He really rubbed that one in their faces.
Greg, you talk about some players passing the eye test. LaMelo is one of those guys.
I mean, everything he does looks so easy with how he moves, and the numbers back up what the eye sees. He raises the level of his team whenever he's on the court.
Taken third overall in 2020, LaMelo Ball is a unique player. Like his brother Lonzo, very tall at the point at 6'6", and he'd much rather pass it than shoot it.
And the call will be against LaMelo Ball. That's his first foul. 51 seconds left to play in the third. Picked by Yao. And a miss there on the triple. Here's Bull. No scoring in this one. And it's Kurylenko with the rebound. Virginia Beach trails by 8. And Jokic wide open. He shoots. Hits the three-point bomb.
And they have been relentless from deep. And you see the defense trying to react, but to no avail.
Look, when the three is falling like this, there's not a whole lot you can do defensively.
They swipe it. Outside Kurylenko. The putback. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. And as we finish the third quarter, it's still close. Both teams trading baskets. Up 3. We're going to step aside for just a second, but join us right. Well, this has been a great contest so far, and I imagine the fourth quarter could have even more action in store for us. And Virginia Beach with the possession here. Up top, Griffin. There's the pick. And then Griffin with the dunk.
Griffin has brought the energy tonight. You could tell in warm-ups he was ready.
Out to the right wing. It's stolen by Wembanyama. Griffin with it. Picked up by Nowitzki. And finished off by Griffin.
Oh, my word. I shouldn't be amazed anymore when Griffin pulls off a dunk like that, but I always seem to be. The man has some unreal moves above the rim.
Here's Yang. And it is flushed down with a nice jam.
Well, what a display of athletic ability. Hammering it down like that.
Just over a minute played here in the fourth. Simmons feeling it out a bit. Shot clock at 5. Outside, Wembanyama. Shoots. Feet away from outside.
Oh, he is just so clutch, saving his best for when the pressure is at its highest.
Well, Griffin is not one to be shy about getting physical and battling the defense.
First free throw is good. Griffin hits them both.
Well, make no mistake. This is exactly who they want at the line in this situation.
Right side, Ball. Wembanyama. There's the jumper. Nice one.
And I like when Wembanyama is aggressive on offense because defenses feel helpless to stop it.
Fires from way outside. Oh, the bomb from deep will go right down.
I mean, he hit that shot from the next town over. Kev, what a shot.
Dirt down the... Wow, Nowitzki. That'll bring you out of your seats.
And they need this one, so he really steps up and delivers.
Griffin attacking. Oh, wow, what a great move inside.
That is incredible.
And what a make by Griffin, putting this team on his back. And once he gets clear off the screen, there is no stopping him.
No, not when there's a flush waiting to happen.
Well, give credit to the screener there. That's how you help free up your teammates.
He throw good, Wembanyama.
A great job to get the bucket and to get to the line. When the game's on the line, you want your guys attacking like he did there.
And it's sent back by Jokic.
No slouch on defense. Jokic sending it back in the paint.
Knocks down the three.
And that was the right call. When you need a basket, go to the guys you trust the most.
Yeah, he got a good look, and he calmly delivered for them. That's what you like to see.
Ball feeling it out a bit. Now Wembanyama. Wembanyama on the attack.
Well, that's part of his role. With great size, they rely on him to help control the ball.
That is world class.
Yeah, and I can say from experience, his coach just breathed a huge sigh of relief.
So Phil Jackson's decided to take a timeout here. Coach needs a moment to talk things over. Now, here's Jokic. It's stolen by Elijah. Shot and game clock separated by 5. And stolen by Yao. Here's Doncic. It's good.
Incredible. Doncic decides he wants to take over, and that's his personality. He comes up with the goods on that one.
Jokic, he's off from 3. The visiting club takes the win on the road. This win, such a tremendous emotional boost for him.
Really an accomplishment and crazy finish to take a road game like this and simply deflate an entire building.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For my friends Greg Anthony and Stan Van Gundy, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for being with us tonight on 2K Sports. We'll see you next. The NBA on 2K Sports welcomes you to Wednesday afternoon basketball. I'm Kevin Harlan along with Stan Van Gundy and Greg Anthony.
Here we go.
And Virginia Beach starts out with the ball. To the middle. Jokic with the steal. James with it. Picked up by Malone. Kept alive. And the foul on Andre Kirilenko. That's his first foul.
Man, it's close, but, didn't get on balance quick enough.
Here's Jokic. And he drives in. And Jokic throws it down hard.
Well, that's just inexcusable defense there. If you give Jokic a lane like that, the joke's on you.
Stan, you think about the release point on Jokic's outside shot. It is tough to get to.
Yeah, Kevin, it certainly is. And the problem is if you start to come out of your stance to try to get to that shot, Jokic will just pull the ball down and beat you on the drive.
Shot clock at 2. And again, it's Virginia Beach missing.
Not quite enough defense. That time around, just lucky he was off.
Count the basket.
And he's not going to miss many of those, especially that wide open.
And it is dangerous to let him get it going this early.
They set the pick. And here's Jokic outside. First quarter of play with about a minute and a half gone. Here's Yang. Good, and the assist goes to Jokic.
Teammates benefit so much from playing with Jokic. He draws all the attention, then sets you up for the score.
Now, here's Doncic. Pass to Jokic. James outside. Over Jokic. And it's Kirilenko with the rebound. And stolen by LeBron. Puts the move on. Good as the jump shot falls.
Whew. They're not making it easy on themselves. Tough shot.
Here's Yang.
Well, my goodness. He put a little extra sauce on that one.
Pass to Wembanyama. Bangs home the trifecta.
And I like when Wembanyama is aggressive on offense because defenses feel helpless to stop it.
Jokic with it. Now guarded by Wembanyama. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. He's got 8.
Matching baskets from the perimeter, an earmark of today's game.
Yeah, sometimes you get in a shootout like this, but you just hope that you can get a stop first.
The drive by Jokic. Kirilenko shoots the 3. And again, it's Virginia Beach with a 3.
Well, that kick out shows a great feel for the game, understanding the situation.
Down low. Here's Wembanyama. Off with the layup.
Doesn't register as a block, but he did everything you want defending that shot.
Well, sometimes the most pivotal plays don't always go on the stat sheet.
Here's Jokic. And Jokic throws it down.
Never a bad idea to run the old pick play.
You're right. And if it produces a slam like that, we'll probably see more of them.
Yeah, defensive breakdown there. Gotta communicate and switch that screen.
And so the first quarter is in the books. Virginia Beach leads by 4. And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And a look now at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for Virginia Beach.
Well, the thing about hitting early threes, it spaces the floor and makes things a lot easier offensively.
And I also like how they've trusted one another with the rock, creating shots by keeping the ball moving.
And they double up Simmons. Simmons looking around. Picked by Yao. And a great move by Simmons.
And this is a shot Simmons has to make on a consistent basis. Encouraging to see him willing and making that one.
And Virginia Beach with the possession here. Outside Griffin. Ewing outside. Offline with his three.
Well defended that time. He's a shooter that the D has to close down on quickly when he's ready to pull the trigger.
Pass to Kirilenko. This one for three. Shot's good. Griffin making the play.
And going with a quick release there so the D doesn't have time to react.
And here's Simmons for three. His shot is good, making him a perfect 2 for 2 from the floor.
There you go. Money shot for Ben Simmons, trying to open up those driving lanes.
Wembanyama, a screen. And Griffin, here we go.
Sure, why settle for the layup when you can just jam it home? You gotta love the aggressive finish.
Up again. Controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
And Ming is mammoth in terms of his size, exceptional at using it to...
Oh my goodness, Wembanyama delivers the hammer.
And we talk about how Wembanyama makes the wow plays. Wow.
You know, Stan, you look at Wembanyama's frame. Does he need to get any stronger? Put on more muscle, more bulk?
Well, Kevin, of course he could use to improve on his strength, but he's strong enough right now to be one of the best players in the league. We've seen that, but as he gets older, a lot of that strength's just going to come naturally. The scary thing is, for coaches and players around the league, not on his team, this guy's just going to keep getting better.
No good from Simmons. Griffin's shot is off. Oh, he really broke up that transition opportunity. Looks like it'll be a transition take foul.
Few players have the overall game of Larry Bird. Obviously, we know he can shoot the lights out, but he's also an elite-level passer.
And so the timeout by Phil Jackson here. He's going to have a discussion on the sideline. And we're now a little over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Here's Wembanyama.
Watch out. Wembanyama hammering that one home.
Ewing for three.
Well, a block like that requires excellent timing, and he had it that time.
Here's Beasley. The three. The putback. Out to Ewing. And it falls over the rim and in. And Virginia Beach leads by 1.
I tell you what, it's almost like stealing to watch how he plays the game from this seat.
Pass to Giannis. Here's Wembanyama. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Onto the Kumbo, stretching the floor with the 3.
Well, if you followed Giannis's career, you know how much work he's put into extending his range.
The screen from Ewing. Back to Wembanyama. And here's Doncic from the arc. Connects from three-point range. Doncic has got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. 1 second separating the shot clock and game clock. Back to James. Pass the ball. And Phil Jackson wants a timeout. This now will give him a chance to discuss some potential changes. The visitors with the ball. Here's Yao. No good on the 3. And that'll do it for the first half. A competitive game so far. It's Virginia Beach leading by just 1. And we'll be back for the second half following the break. Keep it right here on 2K Sports. Second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game it's been so far. Now here's Simmons. In the corner, Bol with it. It's stolen by Olajuwon. Pass to Beasley. And it's Beasley finishing it off.
That's a stomach punch, guys. Turn it over and give him a free run to the bucket.
Oh, you're so right. No question who has the momentum now.
A sequence like that really does sting. I'll tell you that much.
And it's good for 2. Doncic has got the lead up to 5 now for Virginia Beach.
And he's got a good handle, excellent body control. Doncic is a threat to pull up from anywhere.
Inside. Bol, that's good. Bol's got his first 2 points.
Points in close are always something coaches strive for.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Count that bucket.
This is why they get Yao the ball inside. He's basically unguardable this close to the rim.
And so it's Jokic with the ball. He brings it up for Virginia Beach. It's a 1-point game. The power of Jokic. Wow.
Man, this guy is a scoring machine. I mean, I know I'm not the only one to describe him that way.
Greg, we see a lot of change in the NBA, but Nikola Jokic always seems to stay in the MVP conversation.
And not just in it, at the top of it. His ability to affect the game is basically unmatched. He dominates in just about every single aspect.
Outside, Simmons. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Beasley with a clean look. And there's Virginia Beach with another bucket.
Ever since halftime, they've played precision basketball on the offensive end.
Well, the coaching staff made some adjustments for the second half, and they've come out with focus and execution.
Pass to Wembanyama. Victor Wembanyama.
As the lead continues to grow, this is just heady, sound basketball.
Well, that third quarter is when you want to increase your lead. Really building it up before that final quarter.
Jokic, that's a two-pointer. Misses the jumper. Over in the corner, Doncic. Bol. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
And folks, he did not luck into that one. He knew just where he wanted to be to grab that backboard.
Well, great confidence there from deep. Nice looking three ball right there.
Timeout. And so the timeout by Phil Jackson here. He's ready to talk things through with them. Both teams deciding to change it up. On defense, Virginia Beach. Their defense has only allowed 6 points in the second half. The three from LeBron buries the long-range jumper. James has got 5.
LeBron won't hesitate if he finds a spot he likes behind the arc.
Third quarter action, and just under 3.5 minutes have gone. Picked by Olajuwon. The trade. And again, it's Virginia Beach with a 3.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
Well, you know it's become a three-point shooting league. Teams shooting a steady diet from outside.
Their ability, again, to stretch the floor, particularly in this second half.
Yeah, and where has the defense been? They've been content to let them fire away. They've got to close out to the arc.
They grabbed their own miss. LeBron, no good. Virginia Beach leading by 14. It's Beasley on the wing. And again, it's Virginia Beach with a 3.
Another good play. This is how they built the lead, calling on the right guys at the right time.
Yeah, come on. They're just having their way out there and continuing to press the advantage.
And it's Virginia Beach with a 14-point lead as we bring the quarter to a close. They've had such great ball movement and shot selection, and it's... And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. Here's Jokic. Outside, Olajuwon. Nailed from three-point land. Olajuwon's got 9 points now in just the second half. Outside, James. Offensive rebound. Bird outside. There's Bird with the 3.
Just such great consistency on that jump shot. Even though he's not always squared up, Bird terrific in the catch and shoot game.
Now James on the wing, Bird. And the foul on Andre Kirilenko. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far. James looking it over. Over Jokic. Almost, but it rolls out. Virginia Beach leading by 16. It's good from long range. Jokic has got 5 points in the quarter.
And he just makes it look so easy at times. Once Jokic gets going, there's almost no chance of slowing him down. Well, their schemes have been effective, and he's been a significant part of their focus.
Pass to Fall. And stolen by Yao. Back to Jokic. And here is Yao. And it's Jokic in the corner. It's stolen by Wembanyama. Nowitzki for 3. Knocks down the 3.
And for a big man, that ability to space the floor is what makes Nowitzki such a special offensive player.
Nowitzki with the steal. Now Wembanyama. Oh, 3-ball. Wembanyama.
And when you've got a big man who can shoot from distance like that, what a huge advantage.
And Nowitzki with a clear path to the basket. Virginia Beach leading by 15. Jokic. Oh, strong tip in.
Timeout. Timeout.
They're in total command of this game with time starting to run out.
Yeah, and at this point, the focus is take care of the ball, no needless fouls, and no threes.
So Phil Jackson's decided to take a timeout here. Giannis. The three doesn't go. And so it's Jokic with it. He brings it up for Virginia Beach. Their biggest lead of the game was 21.
Well, you have to throw so much weight at Jokic on defense that eventually he'll just step into it and draw a foul.
So neither attempt will fall that time for him. Doncic fires. Jokic pulls it down.
Thin margin of error right there. You have to work for a better shot.
The first free throw is good.
Well, the metronome-like consistency of Jokic, one reason he's a multiple-time league MVP.
Here's Yao. And down goes the three. Diversified scoring in this one for him.
I love when everyone can get involved, a full team effort. Inspired tonight. They fought hard and at crucial points just made the plays.
Yeah, they saved their best basketball for this home stretch, and they certainly earned this win.
And stolen by Yao.
Well, that's just great awareness. He was ready and took advantage.
Jokic. Yao with the block.
And you have to appreciate the reach of Ming. Superb at putting himself in a good position there to block the shot.
And the basket by Kirilenko.
Yeah, clearly a defensive lapse there. He is automatic from deep if you're going to leave him that wide open. Big-time mistake.
There's 21 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. Pass to Jokic. Back to Kirilenko. Here's Jokic. Gets it to fall. So Virginia Beach picking up the win. They won this game going Welcome, everyone, to the NBA on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan with Hall of Famer Doris Burke and Greg Anthony.
Here we go.
Now, Wembanyama. Fires the three. Virginia Beach pulls it in. And Virginia Beach with the possession here. Pass to Yao. And finished off by Yao.
Now check out Yao doing big man things. I mean, this guy's size makes those openings easy picking.
And stolen by Yao. Here. Oh!
Here he comes, and there he goes.
Oh, look at him punish that rim. Here's the screen. And here's LeBron outside. That's no good. Misses his first shot of the night. Doncic outside.
Oh, gentlemen. My goodness, step back.
That was incredible. Now, here's Jokic. Pass to Yao. And stolen by James. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. It goes on Moses Malone.
Yeah, whacking James like the D does there is the right move. I mean, especially when you consider how strong he is.
Both shots good from the stripe.
This is definitely not the guy to foul. He loves getting to the free throw line.
Here's Yang. That's in, coming off the assist from Jokic. He has 5.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
It takes incredible effort to stay connected to the hip of the offensive player. You've got to want to work.
At well over 7 feet tall, inside is easy money for Victor.
And so it looks like it'll be Virginia Beach's ball.
Yeah, gets a finger on it, but just can't quite come up with the steal.
But a really good read on his part, being disruptive at the defensive end right now.
Now, here's Jokic. Shot clock at 6. Virginia Beach needs to get off a shot here. Here's Malone.
You know, we can get lost in LeBron's offensive skills. His defense has always been phenomenal.
Young fella.
And we talk about how Wembanyama makes the wow plays. Wow.
Just great court awareness, right? Find the open man. It's an easy game.
And there's the call on Yao. That is his first foul of the game.
Timeout,
Virginia
timeout.
Beach making a switch. Here. So Phil Jackson's decided to take a timeout here. He's going to make some adjustments to the game plan. And here in the first, about 3 minutes in. Three-pointer, Bird. That one's in, his first shot this game.
This is just what Bird does. He makes shooting from range look easy.
Griffin goes in. And the slam by Blake Griffin.
And going to the windmill dunk to turn this place on its ear.
This crowd is stunned. Pick by Yao. He takes it in. And a slam dunk by Bird.
I can't think of a shot or move that Larry Bird doesn't have in his arsenal.
And we're approaching about 3.5 minutes played in the first quarter. Right side Simmons. Pass to Bird. Screen by Bull. To the paint. And the dunk by Bull.
Yeah, just catching your teammate in stride right there. That makes the game easy.
Yang lays it up off the glass. 7 points in the game.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rag. And where's the help defensively?
To me, that's a complete lack of communication on that side of the ball. These guys need to be talking to each other.
And it goes out of bounds. That one off Bull.
They got very fortunate there, guys. They should just take their time on offense and not try to force things.
Sinks the three-pointer.
Good way to start this game. You want to get him rolling as early as possible.
He's a guy who, if he gets hot, he can carry your offense for long stretches.
The first quarter all wrapped up, and it's been an exciting game so far. They're up by 1. And the second quarter will get underway just after this short break. And if you're just tuning in, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. And looking at what we've seen so far, guys, from the visiting team, what do you think?
Well, going to the bench early, they obviously knew what they were doing.
As a coach, I think you get a certain feel for what your team needs. And credit this guy for not waiting around. He went ahead and made the adjustment.
Off the inbound pass. And again, it's Virginia Beach with a 3.
Oh, nice setup by Wembanyama. On top of everything else, this guy has an incredible IQ.
Simmons with it. And Griffin picks him up defensively. To the left side wing. Shot clock at 5. Nowitzki for 3. His first shot is a miss. 0 for 1 to start the contest. Wembanyama, a screen. Griffin's shot is off. Ball's knocked loose. Nowitzki, that's for 2. And here's Simmons for 3. Drops in the tray. Simmons got 5 points so far.
And this is a shot Simmons has to make on a consistent basis. Encouraging to see him willing and making that one.
Puts up a 3. Drills it from outside. Simmons got 6 in the quarter.
Now, this is a guy who wants to score, so don't let him catch a rhythm.
The shot's good from Griffin.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Well, that three-point shot just gives you so much room to operate on the offensive end.
And the shot goes down. He has 7.
And he should thank the team for those 2 points. Nobody paid much attention to him on that play.
Vintage Blake Griffin finished at the cup. One of the best dunkers in NBA history. Big time.
Pick by Yao. And here's Simmons for 3. Bangs home the trifecta.
Yet another 3. Once we hit the second quarter, it just seems as if those threes just started to fall like raindrops.
Griffin with it. Outguarded by Simmons.
Yeah, Blake Griffin has turned himself into a 3-level scorer, and he is giving it to the defense right now.
We've got 1:18 left in the first half of the game. Simmons. Oh, he Jams it right over Wembanyama.
Oh, my goodness, the creativity and flair from Ben Simmons. Stop it now. Don't hurt him, Ben.
And so the timeout by Phil Jackson here. Looking for a breather and maybe adjusting a thing or two. About 3 minutes played so far in the second quarter. And that one is good by Beasley.
And he shot that with confidence, rising and firing without hesitation.
James left side. Floats one. James gets inside and finishes.
Yeah, LeBron, too many options, too many weapons at his disposal when he runs the pick and roll.
The screen from Ewing. And here's Doncic from the arc. Great positioning on the putback.
You know, we talk about it all the time, guys. Those second chance buckets, always the result of that extra effort.
Here's Wembanyama. And the basket is good. 6 points for Victor Wembanyama.
And few defenders to ever play in this league have the ability to slow Wembanyama inside.
Here's Doncic. Still yet to score. Rebound by Yao.
Taking what the defense gives you, exactly the shots you want, just doesn't go in.
Just focusing on the task at hand, that's all you can do.
Boy, the tide is running one way and then shifts back in the other direction. I've lost count of how many lead changes we've had here tonight.
And a close game so far through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Virginia Beach leads by just 3. And join us right back here after the break for the start of the second half. And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. And Doncic, here we go.
Oh, my goodness. Luka Doncic. We don't think of him as a dunker, but that is well done.
And as the days and months go by, Greg, it still may take us some time to get over the shock of last season's trade of Luka Doncic.
And we know the question marks as far as conditioning and defense that led to it. But hard to bet against a talent of his caliber.
Floats one up. And it's in there. And Virginia Beach leads by 7.
And the teardrop coming from a 7-footer. No one is stopping the Joker there.
Pass to Fall. Good, and the assist goes to LeBron.
Off and running right off the bat here to start the second half.
And finished off by Yao.
I mean, shades of Vlade Divac there. Jokic is one of the best passing bigs playing in the game today.
James has a 2-pointer. The putback. Whoa, Wembanyama powers in the putback.
Oh, boy, that is impeccable timing on the putback. Nicely done.
Virginia Beach leading by 4. Here's Jokic. Yao trying to get open. Jokic, no good. No one near James as he lets it go. Sinks the triple. LeBron's got 9.
We often see LeBron James with the ball in his hands creating for himself or others. That time, a little catch and shoot, the easy one for LeBron.
Antetokounmpo looking it over. The 3 for Doncic. It's good from long range. Doncic has got himself on the board with 3 there. The 3. It's rebounded by Doncic.
Pressured that shot by getting a hand up just as good as a block.
And he did it without fouling, and that's become an art, changing shots without making contact.
6 to shoot. Pass to Fall. Drills the three-pointer. Falls got 6 in the quarter.
This is the value of having those stretch bigs. Very hard to contest that jumper.
Beasley outside. Here's Yao. Hits the three-point bomb. Yao's got it all tied up now for Virginia Beach.
Boy, that's how you do it. You get the defense on the interior to collapse, and you move it out to that 3. Such a high priority.
And play stops. Whistle on what looks to be an illegal screen.
You can't have that type of miscue in this moment in this game. You have to be on the same page.
So Phil Jackson's decided to take a timeout here. Coach is going to talk some things over with the team. Might be seeing something to adjust. And Virginia Beach with the possession here. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the third quarter. And a wide open look for Wembanyama. And he gets the friendly spin, and that one drops.
And I like when Wembanyama is aggressive on offense because defenses feel helpless to stop him.
Yao. Off target from three-point range.
And this will be the last possession of the quarter if they're patient.
Well, it's amazing. If you finish quarters the right way, it can have such a great impact on the outcome of a game.
Outside, Simmons. Nowitzki for 3. That concludes the third quarter. It continues to be an exciting neck-and-neck game. It's Virginia Beach. They lead by 1. And fourth quarter. And with 3 quarters behind us, we start the fourth quarter in what is still anybody's ball game. Simmons looking it over. And Simmons slams it in.
And scoring was maybe the only question about Simmons coming into the league. And now proving the doubters wrong about that.
Nowitzki with the steal. Pass to Simmons. A three-pointer off the mark.
And if they know what's good for them, that's the way they'll defend against him every time he takes the ball in the three-point lane.
And standing easily over 7 feet. When Wemby gets that ball near the hoop, literally nothing a defender can do.
Here's Griffin. And it's off from three-point range. Now here's Simmons. Here's Bull. From deep. Not that time. It won't go. Griffin goes in. Oh, what a finish.
Blake Griffin has been in attack mode so far this game. You love watching him get this steady offensive production going.
Simmons. Oh, what a play inside.
How about the creativity on that dunk? My goodness. That's pretty.
Picked by Olajuwon. The three is off. Bull with it. Now guarded by Wembanyama. Pocket pass to the paint, and he punches it home.
Now check out Yao doing big man things. I mean, this guy's size makes those openings easy picking.
Oh, my goodness. Blake has been there before, and he delivers.
.144 left to play in the final quarter. Nowitzki fires. This is what he does so well, Nowitzki.
He really thrives in high-pressure moments. That's a big-time play.
And he gets it one to go.
And Griffin has so much confidence in his scoring ability, especially when he's near the basket.
Simmons, count it. Nice touch.
Wow, Ben Simmons, the kind of bucket that you can build some confidence on.
Wembanyama, a screen. Cleared away by Bird. Poked away. Olajuwon with the ball. Guarded now by Larry Bird. Good work there as it goes down.
And that shot could have a huge impact on the outcome of this game. Big-time bucket.
And so the timeout by Phil Jackson here. He's going to take a minute here to get things straightened out. So both teams making some changes here. Plays it in off the window.
And that one sends the bench into a frenzy.
I'll tell you, these guys have worked so hard together. Everyone pulling in the same direction. Beautiful to watch.
Jokic. Smooth move on the jam. Huge.
Jokic comes through just fearless. What an option.
LeBron connects with the chain.
Was there ever any doubt who they were going to go to? LeBron James is clutch.
And so now a timeout taken by Mike D'Antoni. Coach needs a moment to talk things over. In terms of strategy here, any thoughts?
And usually you want to go for the 2-for-1 here to maximize the clock.
Oh, that is a big-time jam.
And staying poised in the moment, delivering the clutch basket.
Onto the Kumbo. The response, slamming it home.
And a big-time playmaker. When the game is up for grabs, give the rock to Giannis.
3-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Jokic. And he jams it in.
Calm and collected in the game's biggest moments. You can rely on Jokic when you need a basket.
James fires. Good.
How good is that? I mean, he can make a defender look foolish at times.
And so now a timeout taken by Mike D'Antoni. Coach is going to take a few minutes to regroup and go over the strategy. And talking about the approach now, what are they looking at?
And the only chance here is a lob at the front of the rim. A tip in to tie the game. There's not enough time to get a catch and shoot.
Just got lucky, bro. Just got lucky. Just got lucky. Just got lucky, bro. Just got lucky, bro. Just got lucky. Just got lucky. Watch out, watch out. Just got lucky, bro. Yeah. Just got lucky, bro. Okay. Just got lucky. I just got lucky, bro. Just got lucky, bro. I just got lucky. 2-1, bro. Just got lucky. I just got lucky, bro. Just got lucky. Just got lucky, bro. I just got lucky. Now, everybody's acting tough when they're up, bro. Kanina pinapaikot, tinatrash talk niya ako.